Libras, welcome into your monthly intuitive tarot reading. This is for, sorry, I just hit the table. This is for the month of June. So we are moving into the summer in the northern hemisphere, winter in the summer in the northern, yes, winter in the southern. So this is an important time. I'm just feeling this. I've been telling everyone, like, I'm feeling this importance to really kind of honing in and actually celebrating, doing something special for this solstice season. I feel like there's this huge transition happening. July is going to be a big climactic month. So, and I've been talking about since the end of 2025 about like mid-year 2026 is really about embodiment. And the first half of the year is really us doing the inner work for us to really be able to embody the new belief systems, embody the new expansion, to grow the new us, right? The new frequency. And we're starting to really get on, like, solidify the timeline we're on. Really, from what I'm picking up and what others are saying as well, is there's like we've hit a point where there's like two main timelines. It's basically like the awakened, the people ascending that are truly waking up, who are really start to embody the higher energy frequencies, which means that we are doing the inner work. We're feeling the feels. We're really shifting our perspective, really looking at who we are, taking accountability, and like really making the big changes in our lives. We're clearing out things that don't align with us anymore. We're really taking advantage and taking opportunities and risks to create, to go down the path of doing things that really align with our passion, with our happiness. We're not signing up. We're not buying into the old programming, the old narratives of life, the old, this is how you have to live and this is how you have to be. We're taking risks about, trusting in our soul tribe, leaving a lot of relationships are like, we're evolving out of a lot of old relationships, love and friendships. Even family dynamics that are toxic, we're really making the decisions to not engage in that anymore. We're moving, we're quitting jobs and careers. We're trusting in the abundance of the universe. There's so much here. And June is kind of another month of us to really start. We're really going to start to embody that more, and things in the physical are going to start to really move from the ethers, the energetic realm, into the physical for us. So that's very exciting. So let's see what's coming, get some guidance for you. I'm going to do a new type of spread here. Definitely, if you're interested in a personal reading with me where we can tap in, get specific details, we can hone in on a specific situation or relationship. We can do general, we can do work, career, whatever it is that you want to tap into, we can do that and just get some ultimate spiritual guidance for you. If you're feeling like, stuck, or you need to make some decisions in your life, whatever it is, you can go on my website and book one. So let's go ahead and get started here. We have the Deer card, gentleness, and the Wizard of the Woods, focus. And I'm hearing gentle focus, which is interesting. Like, Libras, this is for some of, I feel like the message is coming through. I feel like some of you are very intense, and you feel like you have to intensely do something or intensely focus to really make something happen, or that's how you feel like you have to approach things. But it's interesting, the guidance this month, I feel like it's more of like lightening up, be more gentle, like a gentle focus. You don't have to like focus hardcore, like spend, 8 hours a day trying to make something happen or work on the same project. I think there's something about actually shifting your perspective that the more you actually don't focus too hard on something, or the more you balance, just doing things that bring you that you're passionate about or that make you happy, or rest and rejuvenation, that's where you realize you have a lot more ability to work with the energies and start to work your magic. I'm hearing bring forth things into the physical. All right, we got Robin, new life. Love this. And then the hummingbird, joy. Yes, there is a new life that's waiting to crack open here. This is very representative spring. So I feel like by the end of spring, which is, again, later in June, so you have a few weeks here, but something's going to open up for you, and it's going to bring a lot of joy. There's a lot of joy here. And there's two birds here. So very lighthearted. I feel like there's messages coming. There's something about really listening to the birds, and the song of the birds is going to also work with your frequency and help open up like downloads and info coming in from the divine. But there's messages coming in, and there's something new opening up for you. And this is not going to be like something little, like this is a new life here, right? Like you're birthing something brand new. All right. Let's do, maybe I'll do this here. I'll put this on this side. One more here. I'm going to lay out the cards first this time, and then I'll talk about them. Okay. So the first card is your current situation. So you got mental conflict here, Two of Swords energy. So there is a little bit of overthinking here. There is some mental kind of confliction going on. You're really in your head. We do have a lot of air energy, a lot of air signs at the forefront astrology. Got a lot of planets in air signs. So this could trigger, and you are an air sign Libra. So this can kind of trigger you to kind of, you understand the mental space and naturally kind of navigate there and kind of lead with that. And I feel like there's a little bit of, at the beginning of the month, there's a little too much in the head. So we got to get out of the head and, interestingly, get more in the heart space here, which you do have some kind of like, you got the heart chakra here. So there's the heart chakra. We got green with the cups, and there's also green in this fertility card, which represents the Empress. So then we have the second card here is kind of your core challenge. That's kind of seems to be this month. That could be a potential challenge, but something you're facing here is the Triumph card, which is the Chariot. So the conflict is like things aren't moving as fast as you want them to. There's a little bit of like, hold your horses from the universe, and you might be like, I'm tired of like sitting here, having patience here. Like I'm ready. It's like you're so ready to like shoot forward into something and see this change and like start doing stuff with your life or a certain area of your life. But that's definitely maybe a challenge that you're dealing with. This third card is what you don't see coming. So you could have a potential relationship that you don't see coming in June if you're looking for one or single. But But this is about spiritual union. So this is really a shift right out of the mind space as you come into June and into the heart. You're really going to be pushed into the heart space. But this is very, Libra energy about relationships and bringing harmony and balance. And this is also about bringing harmony within yourself. This is also representative of the masculine and the feminine energies, finding harmony there, and then it manifesting in the physical for you. The fourth card here is any action that you need to take. And this is the fertility card or the Empress card. Honestly, to me, this means that you're aligning. You're in alignment and you're just magnetizing things in June. This isn't an action-oriented card. This is a card of just being encompassing this energy of confidence and attraction, and you're really growing stuff here. And the Empress has already done the gestation period, so there's something really birthing. And then you got the new life card, so I feel like there's something new coming in June. The fifth card here is the card of the near future, and this is material harvest. So this is the 9 of Pentacles. So this is, harvest time. So there's something that you have definitely sown the seeds, and now they have grown and you're going to reap your harvest and reap some sort of payoff from something that you've invested your time and energy in. And a lot of this has to do with you just being you. You've started to really align with being your authentic self, doing things that inspire you, that bring you passion, instead of doing things that you think you're supposed to do or following the normal 9-to-5 job. Whatever that is, it's going to start paying off for you. And then the ultimate guidance for the month, you got the heart chakra card. So this, again, is about a heart-centered month. This is a heart activation month for you. And it's taking you back, like I said, to the heart space here. So it's going out of the mind and into the heart space, which I feel is good for you, because I feel like you've definitely been too strongly in the mind space for a long time. And this is going to help you find some sort of balance with this heart chakra card. So that's the ultimate guidance for you for the month, is really about following your heart, doing things that bring you joy, that inspire you, and taking some time out to follow your joy here. That's another thing for June. That's been a general theme, is June is a time to just find some joy. All right, I'm going to get a clarifier for this mental conflict card. And yep, you got the temptation, which is the devil card. So there is this is your fears talking, right? Or the voice in your head that's kind of looping in negative thought patterns. It's almost like that is coming back and a little bit heavy the beginning of the month. But to me too, this could also be hitting kind of a peak climax as far as a karmic journey for you, a karmic path, because July is that climactic kind of closure of something. So that's definitely showing up in June. But I feel for you, maybe the climax is hitting early. We'll see. But that's to be aware of in your current situation. Let's get one for this Chariot card in your challenge area. And you got the Love Begins cards. This is the Ace of Cups here. And your challenge could be in relationships. You could feel like you have a lot of challenge in the relationship sector of your life. You want things to move forward. You want to have a relationship or something with relationships, or just you have a challenge in just finding a life that fulfills you. for some of you if it's not relationship, but definitely this seems to be what you're ready to just like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to like experience love or relationship or a connection or just more fulfillment in my life. And then lastly here, I'm just going to get one for the spiritual union card. Two of Pentacles, movement, choices, decisions. So you definitely are going to have to make some sort of choice or decision. There's a decision point this month. And this is around what you don't see coming. So there's definitely an opportunity here. There could be an opportunity to connect with someone, go on a date. And it's like, do you want to do this? I think you're a little like uncertain. Like, but I feel like it's almost too, you could be overthinking this and like thinking, oh, like there's something about this situation or person potentially that like you're focusing too much on the things that don't work for you instead of just like, you know what, surrendering, see it as like, you know what, I'm going to go into this without expectations. Maybe you'll just have fun. And I think it's going to lead to something, or at least lead you down a path. There's a reason that you meant to connect with this person, or definitely this is something about connection here. So there's going to be some movement though. And this is almost like a path. It's like sometimes you don't realize, like saying you're going to hang out with this person or kind of try to learn more about this person kind of takes you down a new path that you were meant to be on. All right, Libras, thank you for joining. And if you could like and subscribe before you go, it's free, it's easy, it's great. It supports me and my passion and my love to express my mission and purpose. And obviously giving back to me comes back to you tenfold. So we all want that, right? But obviously we want to be of service and support others without expectation. But that's what the universal law, when you put what you put out, comes back to you. But you guys have a great month, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.